Okay. So, I guess this would be episode two, yeah, of the J Talk stuff. Um, I might play this game one time, then the next I'll play whatever game. But yeah, uh, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna have to clear some things up from the last video before I start playing because I kind of felt bad and I kind of had some like squinchy pain because it's like in my nose and shit. And it's like, yeah, they drill it to where your skull to where it can get in your nose and shit. Squinchy means snakes. It's like, yeah, there's snakes in my head because of this shit. And it's like, I don't know how I'm maintaining, but I am. One of the ways I've been able to maintain is like, I just been coloring and I've been like drawing the best I can. And I've just been trying to play games and like board games or video games and try to distract myself from it. I just maniacally talk at random until somebody shows up, whatever the fuck it is. That's what I do. I mean, like, what I mean by whatever the fuck it is whatever the fuck the situation is, and whatever the fuck me getting fixed is, whether it's good or bad for me. I'm just trying to distract myself until somebody comes. I think what the problem now, like me having to wait around because these bad things happening to me, if it's good for me, it's something called latency, which I might have already touched on, but I'll touch on later. It's like TV lag between dimensions and time travel, but you'll get it as you watch these videos more if you pay attention. But anyway, here's some things to clear up from the last video. Mentioning, okay, ping, like I was trying to mention at the 9 minute 24 seconds mark around the last video. I was kind of like I had mush mouth because I felt real bad, like, and I was kind of hurting, but I was like still trying to like make a video. But anyway, yeah, what I meant by that mushed up nonsense, I meant like ping means like somebody will either come and tell you that this person or that person with video from the coronavirus or wherever will tell you that this person came and killed you and murdered you and raped you. And then they'll make you go back and kill them. And they'll tell you it already happened and it would have already happened, but you forgot about it because of sodium pentothal or you just forgot about it because it got you in your sleep or something. And then you go and kill them before they got you. And then that would have been, and you not thinking really right about it, it's like if they were bad, it would have been like that's what made them go and get you if you got pinged. Because the you that would have went and got them would have already been killed by them, and you go and get them before they do it to you, and then that's what makes them go and get you. So neither of you, if you think about it, is in the wrong. Whoever came and told you about that is the one that's in the wrong, if you think about it. And that's how stupid time travel is. Um, and I was also talking about like souls and stuff. Human flesh gives out and rots, apparently, but a spirit realmers doesn't. That's a weird thing. That's kind of a weird statement when you're trying to understand that. If you have your abilities, like not under repression, it won't rot. But I think if you progress too far, your soul will pop out or something. It's like that. Who knows? But that's what I could pick up from it. But it's like this shit'll make you have a real bad existential crisis, especially being exposed to mortal materialism if it's true. You know, yeah, I guess you could say somebody said they were like holographic souls and weren't really souls, something like androids. Um, yeah, so latency is something like it'll kind of make you think like time zones, but it's like TV lag. Like a second there, I mean, a million years here would probably be like maybe something like a few seconds or maybe something like a few days there. That's what latency is. And also like it's something like this statement. I don't really know how to put this into words real good, but it's like this scenario is also a latency scenario. You can time travel. The current you could time travel, like somebody can come time travel to you and pick you up and take you back home or wherever. But the you, 5 minutes before that, but that you that didn't meet anyone, a time traveler for 30 years, can go back to 5 minutes before that portal opened and cause another opening and meet that same you. That's a latency situation too. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. Commentary. Okay. And what else? Okay. Camera monsters. Okay. And then, yeah, and whenever they come down, they get this like weird intellectual build-up thing because they'll come fix you. There'll be multiple ones come fix you. They'll make you think you're better than anyone because you're being victimized, and you'll think everyone else is being brainwashed, like making it's like a free-for-all, and they'll make everyone do that. You see what I'm saying? To like make them angry, like the pinging situation. Yeah, they'll like build you up and then like tear you down and leave you to your own devices or something like that. And that's what'll build you up to do this and that. Then you'll end up getting in trouble. But one of the users has to see it if you want to figure it out. And that's what's happened with me, I know. Because one of my doppelgangers that's went through this, whether he's from the future or the past, has got his shit together because I've met him before. And that's been one of the guys that's been getting me out of it and getting me fixed. And shows me the Hall extra stuff every time, along with some other lady I can't really remember the name of. And they'll try to paint you as the bad one when they're the ones that did something to you, or they pinged you with somebody else, and they'll try to paint both of you as the bad one. But they'll get another one, like they might even be religious, and they'll still keep trying to use them against you, because they're trying to extort something out of you or something. And that's what an autistic does, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm not autistic, obviously. But they'll try to paint you as one, but while also upholding autism because they know they're autistic. When they'll initially have did something to you, like they'll initially come up and do something to you, or ping you or something like that. Yeah, they'll initially come up to you, and when you defend yourself and beat their ass or get someone else to beat their ass, they'll say you're disingenuous, which is called disingenuous entrapment, which is what a criminal is, which is the definition of criminality, like initial encroachment. Yeah, that's what initial encroachment is. What a criminal is, and self-defense is not disingenuous. That's saying someone is disingenuous from defending themselves is echopraxia. But also, they could do that to their victims. Like, yeah, it'll make you saying that for shorthand to describe something like this sentence. Like, shit. What was I saying? Like, like they'll frame. You know what I was saying? They'll try to build you up. Yeah, it's real complicated. They'll like say you're autistic when you're not, or if you are autistic and didn't do anything to anybody, they'll build you up to make you shit talk autism and shit when their autistic's doing something to you, And like, well, then they'll try to justify that as them doing something to you, and it's like, that's how echopraxia goes. It's real like in depth and nonsensical, but it's like that's what they're doing, but it's like it's so complicated you can't really put words to it because it's so disgusting and weird and overly complicated. They're reaching their hand out and like or something, and they're losing their minds. It's like a little kid and his female cousin going to a park, and that one little boy getting fucked to death and raped and murdered and thrown over a hill, and his dad going to prison for what they did because that little girl wouldn't suck that little retarded boy's dick, and then that little girl being forced to date that little retarded boy. Yeah. And then they'll make you badmouth retards. They'll come up to you and do something to you and make you badmouth retards or people that's mentally handicapped because you're calling them retarded for doing what they're doing to you, which is retarded. And then they'll use you're retarded. That's why we should do that to you. They'll use that as a justification, which is what echopraxia is. It's like a flip forward thing, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It's what criminals do when they get caught and they don't have any other way out of it. It's you, Ruth Bader Ruth Bader Ginsburg will molest a little kid to be a cyborg from Walmart. That's what we called it. They gave idiots really shitty cyborg parts before that wouldn't really fully enclose, and it's like eventually it'll or it was flesh irritant or something, and it would react with their skin real bad. And it would end up killing them or give them gangrene or something, and it's fucking funny. Yeah, yeah, it's fucking funny. What I'm saying these people are doing is called criminal diminishment of a victim or date rape victim diminishment. Yeah, they'll paint you as being autistic when you're not, to justify their initial encroachment. Or if you are and you're not a criminal, they'll do that as well. So, I thought autism was bad. So that's still, they're trying to do a justification of their crime against the victim. And they're trying to use their own words or their own disingenuosity when they're in a victimized, diminished state. And that, which workable common sense would tell you is a crime. They're trying to cling to their words to find a justification for the crime they committed. Yeah, they'll kill a autistic kid, which is defined as a criminal murder crime, and then be if you revive him and they'll be like, well, I thought being autistic was bad, so we had to kill you, but it would have been a crime there. So it's that's still a crime in that sense, and that's what they're doing. So yeah, that's the type she'll have to put up with when you come around time travelers. It's so no matter what, those people that are bothering me are going to get got somehow. And if they're not going to get got, then we're going to get some good shots on them. Because this is what it's like to deal with time travelers. And yeah, figuring out this shit before they come is really weird because you don't know if the shit you're hearing in your head is just misremembrances and pain psychosis related delusions. You don't know if it's fake or if it's real. And it's so complicated with echopraxia and then bending over backwards criminal justifications of crimes they did against you that it's ridiculous. And plus there's hall dexters and they can frame you for things you didn't do and make it literally look exactly like you because it'll be a hall dex. Emotional ambivalence is what you get from when they poke your ass and put snakes in your head and stuff. They'll poke your ass with an ice pick, and it'll make you so stupid that you'll end up killing yourself. And you'll be so edgy and stuff. You don't know what planet you're on. it makes you pretty much retarded because you're in so much pain, like obviously, and it'll make you regret it because you're in so much pain, but you didn't know what you were doing. It's pain-made psychosis, and it's to try to mold your behavior to make you do this or that, to make you stupider. It's part of disingenuous entrapment. What? Can I make this video in peace, honey? I'm trying to make a video if it's cool. Just a video, if it's cool.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm trying to make a video, sweetie. You can talk on that. Also, yeah, that Ray Liotta dude is dumb as fuck. One time they was doing something to me on the 611 Riverview house, and I guess they was doing it because that's something I said when I was talking to myself. Apparently, he either practiced and got it up there or didn't and hurt his ass. They had me tied up, skinned in the basement, and I guess because I said if Ray gets that old dildo up his ass is prolapsed, his ass gets to go to heaven or something. And it's like he did it, and I think he hurt his ass or something. And like, yeah, that's what Asperger's literalism is, or criminal literalism. I don't think I'm Asperger's, but it don't matter because it's like that's what they'll do. Because if what these people doing is Asperger's, then they all need to die. But I'm not trying to do anything to anybody. Because yeah, if you look up online, Asperger's is defined. One of the key terms is abhorrent behavior. I'm not really abhorrently behaved if I'm not high. So yeah, I know how to not behave normally. And even if you outwardly behave normally in public but do these things, which is the only word I can think of, it's called a criminal echopraxia or criminal diminishment, then yeah, you autistic, you know what I mean. But I'm not real sure if all this shit is true, but I'm pretty sure some of it is. It's like like people, I think what people are trying to do because these weird videos in this weird situation, those weird white echopraxia videos, is they're trying to do a Jesus scapegoat thing where they're trying to which is a rape device, which is they're trying to piggyback off me to try to go to heaven because of the weird Jesus story, which is, if you have common sense when you get older, it's nonsense. But they'll even say well, they'll go back in time and like whenever you thought Jesus was real because of brainwashing, and that's how it works. Like, well, I thought that was a rape device and type of thing to you. And it's like, yeah, that's what they're trying to use me to catapult off that. They're trying to catapult off the scapegoat device thing to go there. That's what I've been told is what colobians and those amphibious frog things I've seen. That's what they're trying to do with religion. They're I guess because they think that weird shit they got is like where they can change the landscape blue or something is they think they can change their skin color or their texture or something because they want because they're frogs, they want our skin texture or something. And also, I don't know if this is part of some weird extra-dimensional echopraxia show because of something weird with Wade and Camera Monsters from when I was a kid. He used to get on Yahoo all the time when we had a computer. And I would notice something about the cameras sometimes when I go through it, and that's the thing that's wigging me out. It's like, Daddy, what's this? That looks like a monster. And it's like, yeah, it would be a monster. Like a werewolf or a fucking frog man or whatever that was on there. And it's like, yeah, And then there's this weird thing with celebrities and holodexters. It's like some celebrities apparently, according to them, are being holodexed, but they're holodexed of real beings. It's like something I seen in Walmart one time. It's like I seen Scarlett Johansson in Walmart, but I know that wasn't Scarlett Johansson. You know what I mean? Because it didn't look exactly like her, but it looked like her. And like, fuck, I've been talking for fucking 19 minutes, dude. I guess that's how long these fucking things last. Whenever you do these, like, yeah. Because I guess it's like there's a lot of information, I guess, with this shit. But I got more information to go over. And plus I got like 40, 50 recordings. And I got like probably at least 10 pages worth of notes. Just flat out the whole page is full of shit, and it's like notes is like everywhere. It's like that movie 23. I don't know if that's the real name with that. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it's that one movie with Jim Carrey where he just writes some number all over the wall or something. I think it was number 23, and it's like yeah, it's like sentences like written around in a circle or something, and like sentence here or sentence there, or the bullet point there, type of shit. Yeah. So hopefully this video is more coherent because I ain't hurting real bad today, but you know, I'm not really at my 100% mental acuity, you know. I do hurt a little bit today though from that shit. Yeah, I mean it's even bullshit to do it to the squinchies and shit. I mean, like, why would you do that to them, you know? And it's like, yeah, they always able to talk. And yeah, apparently you can make inanimate objects animate with something, some kind of weird technology or abilities, or oh no, excuse me, and you can they can make animals that don't talk, and they can take humans' ability to talk away. Like if you put a human under oppression, they go feral or something like that. Which is yeah, that is real weird. Yeah. And then I remember in high school, I know this like seems disjointed and everything, but that's how I remember this shit. It's like all over the place, and I only start remembering it in certain times. I only start remembering it whenever I start getting deja vu, or the same atmospheres. I'll say the same atmospheric conditions, which I guess, or the SSDD shit, which is like, I guess is what deja vu is. It's the same atmospheric conditions, or the same things happening. Like it's being turned on from the control panel, yeah. Go run that way, get them. Oh, there they are. Dude, I'm amazed they didn't fucking kill me there, dude. I need the bandages. Also, yeah, sometimes whenever I play, I get carried away with, or like I forget what I was talking about. I think it was something about deja vu. Yeah, I have ADD really bad. Yeah, to the point where like they put me in special ed for math when I was in school, but whenever I got in high school, college, where my ADD wasn't so bad, I guess, and I grew up, it's like I could pretty much do calculus if I at least had like a study guide or something, which my teacher let me do, and I got an A on it with the study guide. And I only cheated and looked at Wolfram like twice. Like for like a couple questions, and it's like 3 or 4 questions, and it's like still got an A. So yeah, yeah, I got really bad ADD. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm special ed, but it's like, you know how public schools are here. It's like if you don't do something, they immediately put you in special ed. And it's like, that's the thing I have with this shit too. It's like, dude was God in fucking special ed. It's like, come on. Because he was too dumb to sit around and figure out what the lowest common denominator was for a fraction. And it's like, dude, I knew what it was and I did it in the example. And I just forget it type of shit, you know. But anyway. Yeah, I was talking about deja vu. Yeah, I'm not retired. I wasn't like making fun of myself. Yeah, and also, yeah, that's the thing you'll want to do too when you meet your sweet doppelganger. It's like you'll be nicer to yourself, and you'll be like, dude, that's low self-esteem bullshit. You know, think of sweet little you, dude. Like, come on, he's a monster, man. He's a pretty little monster, man. And yeah, I'm talking about deja vu. Yeah, I start noticing all these things, like the same atmosphere line up, like it's to make turn on from that control panel shit, like with a weather machine or some bullshit like that. And it's like, but I doubt it the entire time. It's like, come on, dude. It seems out there, but it's like, I remember all this shit happening. And it's like, dude, I know this shit's going on. It's like, dude, I know there's fucking squinchies in my head. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I was working up to. Yeah, the Pizza Hut, not Pizza Hut, the Variety Pizza incident, which was something that was really fucking weird. Apparently, somehow, some way, you can turn humans off. Apparently. I know anyone listening to this will be like, dude, come on. How the fuck you turn a human off? But it's like, they were either humans that you could turn off, or they were androids that got somebody flipped the switch on. The off switch on. That was like from a remote thing. But yeah, it happened. But, shit. Dude, I just got fucking. It's those people that build shit and fucking jump around like fucking. That fucking annoyed the shit out of me on this game, dude. Yeah, you have to get in the car to drive, dude. Like talking shit. Where's that? Dude, fuck you, dude. I'll just fucking run you over, by God. Dude, I get the doggo boat up your ass now. What was I saying? That doggo boat. Yeah, I'll mention that later. Speaking of that. Yeah, there's a bunch of funny shit too. But anyway, shit. Oh yeah, the Variety Pizza incident. Variety Pizza is this real cool restaurant in Breathitt County. I mean, that's probably something I should have probably prepared for and like looked up the history of it. But anyway, I didn't. So, but yeah, Variety Pizza in Breathitt County is this really cool restaurant that I had what I think was my first birthday at. I say think because what I think the initial incidents that, or at least that I got in my head of the bifurcated timeline shit happening to me was somebody made me regret, was somebody like pinged me and made me regress to a baby with that age regression shit, and then somehow gave me that Tina and Wade them. I don't really know if that's what's going on. But yeah, that's anyway. Get back on track with what I was saying with Friday Pizza. That's where I think I had my first birthday at. And what makes that lady come by and saying all these things unbelievable is a really sweet, precious, like Lynn Ramsey, like I am Rosemary's granddaughter, but like, well, let's just say grandson, right? I ain't saying I look like a girl, but like, yeah, I am Rosemary's grandson. That type of memories with these fucking people. And it's like, that's what makes it unbelievable. It's like, dude, really, where the fuck were you? Even if it was latency, it's like, dude, come on, ain't been nobody here. And it's like, I'm on a TV show. Like, what? And it's like, yeah, I don't know what else to think about that. You know, that question of where she's been, you know, for so long. But, yeah, just wait around until fucking, it's about time to get out for the Royale Pew shit. The final pew. Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, somebody, like, I was eating a pizza at Variety Pizza, and I was complaining real bad and losing my fucking mind about somebody, stabbing my fucking ass in high school, and they put something in my head. And by God, I was fucking losing it, but I still was hungry. So either somebody took me to Variety Pizza. I could get into my head that I got my license in high school, but I don't think I did, or my permit or something. I don't know. I think somebody might have took me in there. I really don't know how it went. But for some reason, I went into Variety Pizza on my own. And somebody, I think, turned people off or something. in there, and it was fucking, it terrified the shit out of me. But here's the thing too, it's like, you know how when you have thoughts, it's like film reels? Well, it's like, I keep thinking it's somebody else, but then it's like, I get like a film reel paste over who it is, but dude, then again, it might have been them. It's like somebody's pasting somebody else's image over somebody that it actually was, and I can't remember who it was. And like, yeah, I can't really remember what was said either that day. Shit, I better drive. Yeah, I can't really remember what was said that day either. And Variety Pizza by whoever met me. I literally keep thinking, like, I know this is stupid and seems like me trying to be like edgy and cool, but it's not. Like, that's what made me think it was stupid too. That it's somebody that looked like somebody from that fucking Half-Life thing, the G-Man. But then I also think that it was somebody that I've seen in Variety Pizza a lot, that sat in front of me and told me something. But to be honest, I can't really remember. It might have been that lady, then it literally might have been some fucking dude that fucking looked like the G-Man from fucking Half-Life or some stupid shit like that. But if it was, that was probably a weird holodeck thing. So yeah. Yeah, them trying to do like a weird cosplay time travel holodecks or things, who knows. Shit, better get back in that shit. What you gonna do, bitch? Oh, fuck, I guess that's what he's gonna do, bro. That's how you have to play sometimes. But yeah, like I'm playing a lot better this time. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's how you tell them feeling better. But yeah, like the G-Man, what? Or a real hot lady, what? You know, and yeah, I don't know what to say about it. And there's a whole bunch of funny things I'd like to mention about it too, that I did back to some of them. But it's like, I think I better talk about the serious things first. Let's see. What's another serious thing? There's a bunch of serious things. Oh, well, I can just mention one of the funny things. Yeah, there's this one dude apparently that came up to my grandpa, or what I think is my grandpa, Don, and said he was a CIA agent or something. I was like, dude, come on, are you a CIA agent? And he like turns out like, yeah, he actually is. And like apparently another me got it to where that got his abilities back to where he could grow his dick to like Goliath's dildo size and width, and like stuck it up his ass, and then fucking expanded it and made his ass his intestines pop out of his ass, and told him he had to wear a bear costume and and go around calling himself the Better Bariri Bear, and said he had to go around raping state trooper kids, because him the people that initially came up to my house and murdered me and raped me over those Ecopraxia videos, and a bunch of celebrities got involved in it. And then what else was I saying about it? The Stephen Abutment shit. But yeah, he yeah, and like what was I saying? Yeah, he's that dude that came out to Don's and shit. And it's like, yeah, that's who Steve. That's who he is. And then like what else? Oh yeah, Bariri is a cute little kitty word I came up with called a crabopulizer word or something like that. Like where I couldn't really say but it's like Bariri. I said Bariri, and like yeah, that's not what I used to call a butt when I was a kid. Is a Bariri. I also called him the Triple B, the Better Bariri Bear. And he'd go around, apparently somebody told me he went around raping a bunch of the people that did this shit to us, and the little kids are the people that did this to us, and traveling and raping the little kids that did, like the exact little kids that did this to us when they was, like the people, like, excuse me, he raped the people that, and beat the shit out of the people that did this to us when they was kids. They're like adults now and it's fucking further. But yeah, old Triple B, man, he's a good tool, I guess. But it's like it also like somebody said he somehow has been getting a hold of a time travel machine, and like he's been going around losing his mind over not getting his behind fixed. And that's a lot of what the problem is, and that's a lot of what they've been having to protect me from, is whoever the fuck that dude is. And then they said there's a bunch of other paranormal beings that's been trying to kill me over that lady or some shit. Yeah. And it's... Yeah. Dude. Oh, did that car just fucking disappear, dude? I guess it's because it's so fucked up, dude. But yeah, that's a little funny interlude I had to tell you about the Better Brewery Bar now. And then, like, yeah, there was like another thing I got the other day, like I was on Facebook, like scrolling around. The Crash Pad Jr. I was on Facebook, like scrolling around and shit, and I'm just gonna get that. Where the fuck? That's yeah. I was on Facebook scrolling around, and I noticed the same exact post from the time I went to 611 Review on high school. Like deja vu was happening again, and SSDD is because like. What's happening? Like, dude, I know what's happening again. And it is happening again. And yeah, whatever's gonna happen, I need to get my shit in gear. Just to stress that. And I have been trying to, but I kind of lost it. What I think is my mom today, because she's fucking an idiot. But, I mean, I still kind of love her, because I think she's my mom. But I don't know. But how can you know with, like, stupid shit like hall dexters and control panels and shit like that? Where they can put a hologram over you, and then you can put one over you that looks like a real thing that you can't even tell it's a hologram. It's like, dude, how do you know what existence really is with that? But anyway, it was the post I noticed which was like another, I guess what you could call deja vu omen, is that I noticed, and yeah, that's what omens are. It's just somebody noticing deja vu or somebody trying to send you a message that you're going to be okay. With the paranormal being shit, and it's because of time travel. Yeah, they only do that because of time travel, or like stranded situations like this. But yeah, it was of a kid in a video game not a video game store, a card game store and a board game store that I go in all the time, posting something about winning some shit. About winning something there, and it's like, dude, that's one of those shit. Well, at least I placed number 4. But yeah, that was one of the things that I noticed too. I guess yeah, when I got my checklist here, I can like check off some of the things I've been talking to. Excuse me, fuck. Sorry about getting all jumbled up with my words. My word salad shit. Yeah, that's a psychosis thing. Yeah. Sometimes people regularly do that too, but yeah, this is, yeah, I'm hurt. But I'm not hurting real bad today. But yeah, to reword my words better, I can cross off some of my checklist things better. Let's see how long I've been fucking talking for. Shit, fucking 40 minutes about it. But anyway, let's, yeah, I've been talking for fucking 40 minutes, dude. And I ain't even been through fucking 4 of them points hardly. I got fucking probably 40 pages now. And fucking at least 40 recorded that I think is different material. And that's it. Yeah, the next thing I was going to talk about is that there was a Kolob incident. Uh, but yeah, like before I start talking about it, I'm going to talk about the Isaiah's incident first. Yeah, because that's happened after the Isaiah's incident. Okay, so yeah, the Isaiah's incident was real weird. He's this kid that Austin, my so-called brother or whatever, introduced me to because we got on this kick where we started smoking weed with each other and stuff, and just being normal, what we thought was brothers and stuff, and just got sharing some of our hardships and shit, and the bullshit, and we just like crimbopolizing off each other because we was like getting some weed, but we hate each other. But sometimes we act like we like each other, but sometimes we're okay with each other, type of shit, which is what a brother thing is really. But and then yeah, so he entered Austin. Introduced me to this really retarded piece of shit kid named Isaiah. And yeah, I think the only way he's ever got pussy was from really fat girls or trannies that had to deal with this, video girls or something, or radio girls or whatever, newspaper girls or whatever. And I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Uh, 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 yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. Yeah, he's this really retarded kid that Austin introduced me to. And like, I went up to his house. Just, I went up there a few times, and I guess that's how he's trying to get me acclimated to him or something. And then just all of a sudden, I guess it was because of some weird masturbatory too high things I was saying in my apartment. Because like that weird night, they did everything. This weird made up scenario masturbatory scenario I was saying whenever I was too high. They were doing that, and it's like real weird. And it's like, yeah, and I guess because they were trying to get pole vaulted into heaven or something. But like, who knows? But anyways, like, yeah, they started killing me. They started making me smoke meth, and it's like I was clinging on to life. I punched some kid's nose in so hard that it broke his nose, and it punctured his brain, and he bled out right there in that kid's trailer. And it's like it was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. And I was able to do it because I was fucking messed up. And it's like, dude, I never knew I could fight that much. I never knew I could fucking fight like that. And if it's like, if I was real bad, it's like, yeah. But it's like, I mostly won't want to. I'd just be like, what you call a pansy, like, get off me, get off me. But it's like, if I had to, it's like, yeah, I could definitely fight. But I don't want to brag about that because that's weird. It's like, dude, who cares? I'm not trying to be an MMA fighter, you know. And then there's like killing me, or like trying to. And then all of a sudden, I think they did kill me. And then like, I was like, dude, I thought I was dead. Like the first time they like killed me, I think it was from meth, and I think my heart gave out. And it's like, dude, like I remember I was like in a bubble in a dark room with this like creature looking thing, but it's probably one of those forms. It looked real cool and shit, but it's like, I think it was that administrator dude that I'll tell you more about later, um, or in a few minutes or something when I finish this ideologue or what I'm saying with this train of thought I'm on right now. Yeah, it was that administrator dude. Um, it's like in this lava pit, and I was in a bubble, and it looked like he had something that was trying to fish me out, and he had this real weird echoey sounding voice. It was kind of terrifying, but not really. But it's like because of like the situation, I was real terrified. But he's like, kid, calm down, ain't gonna hurt you. Just chill out until I can get you out of that fucking pit. It's like I told you that you would end up having to go to this room if you got sucked by those tubes. Yeah, that shit. And he was like, yeah, those tubes were made in a really big hurry because of this shit, and they didn't really know where else to put to shoot out the tubes because And he said something like I guess they thought putting you in lava in a bubble or something would make it easier for that moment or something. That's all they could think of or something was why it was so fancy. It sounded like why it was like literally a lava pit with a lava pit with around a bubble, and they fish out with a thingy or something. Yeah, and like you know what I mean by that. But yeah, it's like an ad hoc thing that they came up with on the fly. So it's like that's the kind of technology they can get a hold of like really quick, and it's like yeah, and that's how serious this is. Apparently, it's like they've had to use like star destroyers to threaten people and shit, and like energy weapons pointed in people's faces that could fucking melt them, like the ray gun from fucking the Call of Duty zombies and shit. It's like yeah. Um, but yeah, that's the first incident for me dying at Isaiah's that I remember. And then, like, after that, I was like, dude, what? That had to be a fucking delusion or something. Because, like, for some fucking weird reason, they had paramedics and shit there. And it's like, dude, what's that gonna do? Like, waking me up from the bed if that's just true. And it's like, they woke me up, and it's like, I guess it's because of these words I was saying to them when I was getting them back and beating the shit out of them. They were doing that echopraxia shit or something. Who knows? I think that's what they were doing. But anyway, I woke up from the bed. They started my heart again, and it's like, um, dude. Also, yeah, they can suck you back up there with these weird astral tubes. But I think the reason why I'm still here is because the other me's like losing his mind about just let me stay here until he can figure something out. I think it's that whether it's the truth or not, but eventually I think we have to go back whether we believe it or not because it's our only option type of thing. But he's still like just let him stay there for a little while longer because he still believes this is our family. And to be honest, I still kind of think that too. I think it's a weird like holographic echopraxia thing, but who can really know, you know? And anyway, like yeah, that like I remember that, and then I remember some more weird shit happening to me, beating the shit out of people, me cutting someone's head off with a razor or something. I'd gone off somebody else and tried to kill me, and it's like constantly like for like a solid like 2 hours, me sitting there trying to kill somebody, or somebody trying to kill me, and then all of a sudden people came out of portals and shit, and it's like, dude, what? And it's like, constantly. I guess like, dude, I was literally trying. I guess I must have been doing so much badass shit that I was scaring the fucking cops. And apparently, like, the reason why I kept staying there is because the people that was coming out of portals would keep threatening him, like, look, let him fucking stay here because he's too afraid to move, or let it go home with us, or something. And then they kept fixing me, and then they'd have other outbursts. It's like where they'd start like they'd do something to me again, then another portal would pop out, and then they'd give me another new brain type of shit. And it's like, yeah, they gave me a fucking new brain. And to reiterate, yeah, I'm the kid from fucking 853 that they put his, hold on. What, Mom, honey?
You done?
No. If it's okay,
You can't come on.
let me talk a little more and I'll get you in a minute. Uh, and well, yeah, I might have to end this episode real quick, but yeah, yeah, they kept popping out of portals and stuff and all that, and like, dude, and so eventually it ended with me just staying there, and uh, and that's all I really remember about Isaiah's was that. Um, and then yeah, that's all I really ever remember. So I guess this is yeah. I'm just gonna jump off here and look in. Bang it in line. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about the incident at Isaiah's. I don't really remember anymore, and I don't really know if fucking Tina is going to come back in here. Fucking Rick, dude. Yeah, that's really all I remember about Isaiah's. Um, yeah, and them doing shit to me, and then somebody said it was like something like a time convergence, but that's stupid. It's really just a stalker convergence type of thing. That was them doing like weird, edgy serial killer shit. It's like, dude, I don't want to hear that. That's retarded. And angels aren't really called angels or incubi, but the closest thing they would be, to be called was a human word. The best word for them is like an incubus or some stupid shit like that. It's like, dude, I don't want around. Get that shit the fuck away from me. Who cares? It's like, dude, I want to live my fucking life, whatever my real fucking life is, you know. And shit, I don't want around that fucking dude. Um, yeah, see if there's any more things I can remember about Fortina indefinitely comes in here and makes me get off the fucking game and talk because I don't want to wanted to hear me talk. I wanted to think it's like just be like making like regular videos, not talking about this. But anyway, yeah, it's just insane shit. Um, Yeah, then there's another person, like if I don't remember right this down, that like for some reason that they said was my female doppelganger from another realm, which is how you what? No, that's a holodecker because why? Or somebody else that just female just looks like me. Uh, because if you think about it with common sense, your doppelganger is not another copy of you in another realm that could be like Mega Jameson or female Jameson. That's stupid. So yeah, that's one of the reasons is workable common sense is one of the reasons is one of the ways you'll see through this stuff. Like some of the things I've been realizing with holograms and stuff. It's like with the thought, how do I know that that any of them is good and that they're not lying about Tina and Wade being my parents? And how do I know they didn't body snatch them and take my real parents away a long time ago? And how do I know that the things they're showing me from the chronovisor, me being born out of that lady's pussy or me born out of a portal, which are two things that these people have came up and told me. How do I know which one of those is right? You know, and it's just bullshit. Yeah, the Isaiah's incident, I don't think there was much to say about that. Oh yeah, after the Isaiah's incident, I've seen her a couple times, but forgot about it. Or I've seen somebody that had something to do with this and knows what it really is a couple times. Because I know that because I had pop out, a squinchy pop out, and somebody came up. I remember somebody, but I don't know if they're like doing this weird thing called a thought fracture, which I'll talk about later, um, where like they make you think this thing happened, but they were really obfuscating your memories, and when it was really this happening, which you'll realize, oh yeah, that is what happened. I was just misremembering or something. So yeah, but yeah, there was a couple incidents with this, like time travel incidents that I completely forgot about that I now realize that I know happened, but I can't really remember it. See, so there has to be some kind of weird thing going on with that, like sodium pentothal or something. And like, yeah, there was a couple incidents after Isaiah's, which is what the Kolob Mabel's sister incident was, which is something I'll talk about either here real soon if Tina don't come in or later. Yeah, I guess I'll just talk about that later. I'll just wait till this match ends or something. Because what have I been talking for? Let's see. I've been talking for 55 fucking minutes. Like it's fucking nothing. And dude, I could have fucking aced fucking speech class, dude. Like, come on, dude. Yeah. Wade saved my ass for did something fucking dumb. Yeah, I remember that. Fucking retard. Alright, yeah, I remember that. Because I know he did that before. Yeah, that's what he does. Because I remember him, yeah, he put my dad, or my fake dad, put a toothbrush holder from an Oral-B toothbrush up a 3-year-old's ass when I was a baby. Me. For nothing. I was a real good kid, too. He even did that to me before I learned to walk or talk. I know that happened. I don't know how many people have told me that before. And I've even seen it. And I'm now starting to remember the time travel shit. I've seen it, and yeah, that's the awkward shit you have to put up with time travel shit. People think it's real cool and mystifying, but it's not. Most time travelers are real fucking retarded, and they're really bad rapists. Yep, always remember that. Time travelers are really bad rapists. I love that Nitro Splash. I love hopping around with Nitro Splash, dude. It's fucking one of life's simple life pleasures, dude. That's what I live for. Simple life pleasures. I don't live for fucking supermodels or fucking fancy ass cars. It's just fucking simple life pleasures. Even if I can't get fucking fancy shit like video games. Just fucking walking down the road or something on a nice fucking day while I'm getting fucking killed. So I guess that's where I'm gonna end the video. Hasta la vista, baby. We'll be